everybody. It's late. It's almost 1 o'clock here in New York. But I had such a great day, I guess yesterday now, on Monday, that I had to come on and tell you about it. So I went to visit, I can't see. I went to visit with a friend of mine who is vice president of early intervention service place. And we actually went there to talk about this uh, uh, workshop I'm doing. And I had said this before, that she said that she would hire me once I got my certification. Well, when I got there, we're sitting around with chit chat and we're talking about a couple other things. And she says, "Well, you know what? You want to do, you want to take a TA position in the meantime, a teaching assistant in the meantime." She says, "It really doesn't pay that much, but I mean, you get your early intervention experience, because you have to, in order to work as a coda in early intervention, you have to have you really have to have some experience, because you're talking about um, early intervention, which is literally from the womb until about, I think, 3 is considered early intervention. So you really have to be careful." So I said yes. They put me through the New York State database to make sure that I'm not a serial killer. And by the time I got my car and drove off, I had my offer letter. So I have 2 jobs. I have an offer letter for my position as a certified occupational therapy assistant, which I will be as soon, probably this time in 2 weeks. And I start my other job next week as a TA. So I'm going to do both jobs. I'm going to do both jobs for as long as they need me to do both jobs, because the pay is, well, the pay for the certified occupational therapy assistant is 4 times the amount of the TA per hour. So, yeah. Plus, I have another job that I'm going to do per diem, which is at the nursing home, and that's twice as much as the teaching assistant pays. So, anyway, so I will be busy and getting paid. I can't wait. And I saw my friend again today. We just saw each other briefly because he commutes, so he left work early so that we could meet up for a little bit. So we met up from like 7:30 ish until about 10, just chit chatting and just enjoying each other, listening to some music. That was it, and it was really nice. And he didn't ask me for any action, so it was nice and very, very, very serene. And it's so funny because the woman that I went to have the interview with, she's a friend of mine, but she knows him, and she spent a half an hour telling me how great he was and how she couldn't have picked a better person for me to be with if she tried. And we didn't even know that we had this mutual friend in her. So, and she's known him since like the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s. So she's known him a long time. So crazy, just crazy. So anyway, that's it. Just wanted to come in and say that. Maybe I'll do a longer video tomorrow.